Yes, kind of nice to see Alan do well, but he has picked one here. He's run into a former winner who is very quick around the table. He's in good form. Had some good wins in Cardiff last week. A couple of good wins the week before. And Preston, decent player. Recent win against John Higgins in the World Grand Prix. So Michael White doing well. And he's another player that he won the shootout, somewhat out of the blue, as it always is, let's be honest, and then quickly won a ranking tournament in India straight after. So he's another player that just getting some money behind him and lifting a trophy just built his stature as a player, I think.
Yes, and there's no player yet whose name appears on the shootout silverware who's gone out of the tournament.
It's a pretty good shot from McManus. He's left a very inviting table if the chance comes, but not necessarily for a safety shot here. Take a good escape. That's not bad. And now he's put the pressure back onto Allen. Now, how much does he fancy this? Great pot. Semi-finals in the World Championships last year. Very proud of him. And Woz did so well. Had to qualify to get there. Can't say he's been in the best of form since, but he seems to come good in the springtime.
4.
He knows he qualified the last 3 years for the Crucible. From the sort of middle reaches of the ranking list.
Five.
Stopped short of the middle pocket, mercifully for him.
Well, throughout his lengthy career, he's dealt with some big pressure. He's won a couple of world ranking titles in Dubai and Thailand, and the career highlight, winning the Masters at Wembley.
Beautifully played.
11.
He's a little straight again on the blue as he was on the previous, but he can just drop it in, or there's reds on either side of the pink he can play on, whichever way he chooses to go.
$16. $17.
Well, he seems to be queuing really nicely.
There his sort of shots, aren't they? Mid-range, punchy shots.
$23.
I'll never forget the match he played in the first year of the shootout against Neil Robertson up at the Tower Circus in Blackpool. Robertson produced the most extraordinary clearance
24.
to win basically on the buzzer. There was some dispute as to whether he potted the final ball in time.
I remember that very clearly. Now that's where it all comes to an end.
McManus, 24.
He scored 24 and he's taken a while doing it. Ultimately, it's not enough. Well, Michael White has got a chance now.
$8.
He's going to say to himself here, I could make 40 and basically put this to bed.
Yeah, and not particularly rush about
9.
it, Phil. That's the other thing.
10-second shot clock now in operation.
Did well there, slightly hampered queuing.
16. $17.
So he's 3 pots away from taking the lead.
$20. $21.
That could be the crunch ball, you know. A little bit of movement in the back arm, but in it went.
$28.
Now he's in front, he wants to pad the advantage.
$29. $36.
He's doing a very professional job here. One chance is all it has taken so far.
37.
He's a really good player, Michael White. And I mentioned that he's had good results. He's won a ranking event, he's won this. Sometimes he's a bit edgy, I find, a bit nervy around the table. Obviously, a lot of players get nerves, but in some players it shows more. And I think in his case it does show more. He's a lovely lad, good lad, and a really fine player. If he could just become a little bit more relaxed, he could win a lot of things. You know, he can really play.
44.
Well, all credit to get one chance and make a 50 break. It's a fine effort. It's not over yet.
51.
And if he got back to the table, would certainly have enough time. So, a good break at 51.
Michael White, 51.
Very fine break. Didn't get a clap. Never mind. So Alan can probably afford one more of those safety shots that need to be played.
I remember one match in the shootout where White, had he just played safe right at the end, would have won it. He went for the pink, I believe, across the ball cushion unnecessarily. He will have learnt his lesson from that, and now that's a foul shot, 5 points
Michael
away,
White,
and with
5.
ball in hand, White is pretty much there.
I think you're right. He's in first, Alan. He'll be on commentary duties in a bit. I'm afraid it's not going to be the shootout for him this year, and the previous winners continue. We know it's a lot of luck involved in this competition, but there's obviously skill. And these guys have kind of been there and done it, haven't they? They know when to rush and when not to have to panic. Certain times you just need to score as usual, normal snooker rules. Other times you have to be a bit of ingenuity.
Michael White, 8.
He's going to carry on, but 40 behind. He can win, but he hasn't got the time. Handshakes.
Thanks,
Yes, it wasn't quite Superman. He made a good start.